In this tutorial here, I'm going to just take you through some basic operations with your calculator. I have an emulator here, which is a software rendition of the Texas Instruments TI83 calculator. And we're just going to do some real simple concepts that we covered last week involving scientific notation, engineering notation, and just working with real numbers. Okay, so I'll start out here. As I move around on the screen, you'll see my mouse point, and when I stop, I'll hit some buttons here. Okay, so first I'm going to start by turn this on. All right, when I first turn it on, this is just in normal mode here, and I'm going to show you just real briefly here how to take a real number and convert to scientific notation using my calculator. And so I'll go ahead and start. I'll pick a number here: 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Actually, that's 654,321. And if I was going to put that in scientific notation, I would move the decimal point from where? Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So scientific notation for this would be 6.54321 times 10 to the 5th. All right, let me show you how we can display that number now using scientific notation. Okay, so I go 6.54321, and then times 10 to the 5th. Well, my times 10, the scientific notation indicator here in my calculator is this 2 E's here. You see how that's in yellow, and I actually have to hit my second function for it. So I hit second, and then I come down here. Now I hit what looks like a comma, but I'm really hitting a double E here, and then I put my 5 in. Okay, so the way this reads now is 6.54321 times 10 to the 5th. I'm going to hit enter here, and you'll see that I have an equivalent number. Okay, let's try another one here. Okay, so I'm going to start with a 0.1234. All right, and if I want to convert that to a scientific notation number, I could move this over. This would actually be, I'll move it one place to the right, so it'd be a decimal place over here. So the correct showing of this scientific notation would be 1.234 times 10 to the negative first. All right, let's write that in scientific notation now. 1.234. I hit my second key here, and where's my double E? Right here, and I'd say negative 1. I hit enter here, and you'll see that they're equivalent. Okay, let's try something different here. Now I'm going to clear the screen. Here's my clear button. I'm going to go up here to mode, and I'm going to, instead of dealing with real numbers here in the normal mode, I want to deal with real numbers in scientific notation. As soon as I hit mode, this screen pops up, and I'm going to use my arrows over here to toggle over to where it says SCI, which is short for scientific notation. Of course, ENG is going to be short for engineering notation. So I move over to scientific notation. I hit enter to highlight that. Okay, and I'm done here. So I'm gonna quit out of this. Okay, so here's my quit button, but I have to hit second first, and then I can quit. All right, now I'm equipped to write everything in scientific notation. So let's do the same exercises again here. So I had 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and watch what happens when I hit enter here. It'll automatically throw this into scientific notation for me. Okay, very handy. Now let's do this again, and we'll use our number that's less than 1 here. I'll go 0.1234, and I want to put that in scientific notation. I hit enter, and then boom, that puts it in 1.234 times 10 to the negative 1 power. All right, let's do one more exercise here, and I'm going to clear my screen again. So I hit clear. In this last exercise, I'm going to try and utilize engineering notation. Okay, so I'll move over one more, toggle over to engineering, hit enter, and I'm going to quit out of my mode. All right, now I truly am in engineering mode. Let's try the same exercise again. So I'm going to go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now in engineering notation, this is going to be, let's see, I move over in threes. 1, 2, 3. This will be 654.321 times 10 to the third. Is that correct? All right, let's verify that now. So I hit enter, and there's our solution. It does match up with what we would get if we do this by hand. Okay, so we're using engineering notation now. All right, last one I'll do here, we'll go ahead and work with our decimal number here. So I got 0.1234. Now if I'm going to put that in engineering notation, that's going to be, let's see, 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be 123 times 10 to the negative third. All right, let's see if that comes out the same when I utilize my calculator. I hit enter, and there it is. Okay, so the kind of the two key things we need to remember when we're using our calculator, and other Texas Instrument calculators are similar to this, and other scientific calculators can be a little bit different, but typically this double E stands for 10 raised to some power, and it's accessed by hitting the second button and then a comma. And then to go back and forth from scientific notation to engineering notation to normal function, we have to use the mode button, and then we have our toggles here that we can toggle between any of the three different modes. To turn my calculator off, I hit my second button and then on, and that turns it off.